I like put him in the lead because I thought he would lead with the Deoxys guy, so like I thought I'd pursuit trap him, since right here it turns out that the trick mechanics or whatever got switched around to where if you use trick and like you got a scarf from it, you can still choose another move, which is pretty crazy. I didn't know that. I thought he was locked in a trick, so he was therefore screwed. So yeah, but at the end of this thing, please stay tuned because I've added a new segment to the thing. It's kind of like the question of the day thing, but it's not really. Just saying, you guys will see it at the end. It's a reference from a show, and that's cool. So let's pick it up here. I have my Bruin Garrot here, and he has a Zapdos. So right here I'm kind of scouting. I thought maybe he would set up a substitute, or he would be, not a I thought I could live a Thunderbolt if he was bulky, but turns out he's offensive. So right here I'm going to try to stall out his Life Orb a little bit by switching in and out of Jirachi and Dragonite to where hopefully a extreme speed from a choice banded Dragonite will kill it, but we'll find out, I guess. So that's cool, I guess. So now I'll go back in Drake and Josh my Dragonite to take the oncoming heat wave because I predicted that and all that good stuff. But at this point, Dragonite's not really going to survive many more hits coming in. Like right after he gets Stealth Rock damage and all that, he's screwed. So yeah. And then I just go for the extreme speed, kind of hoping to kill it off, but it was kind of obvious that it wouldn't. I mean, it had a chance because he wasn't offensive. I thought maybe it would, but whatever. I have more priority on the team. So we're good to go. We're good to go. I just come in with Hitmontop to revenge kill it with the fake out. So yeah, then he goes into this Gyarados, and that pretty much walls out Blackie Chan all day. So now I just go back into my Jirachi because why not, I guess. But he Dragon Tails me out, and my Jirachi has Thunderbolt. As you can see, it's the Calm Mind Wish one, so kind of obvious it'll have Thunderbolt. And yeah, he roared me out, or Dragon Tailed me out into the Curazan, and right here I predict him to not go for the Dragon Tail again because it won't do much to Curazan, and Curazan is pretty good at hitting stuff, I guess, because it is the Adamant Scarf with like 383 max attack or something like that, which is pretty crazy. And I had the Stone Edge. So yeah, but he predicts the Thunderbolt because I keep trying to go into this Jirachi, so obviously it's going to have the Thunderbolt. But he goes into a Special Defensive Tran, which I happen to love Special Defensive Tran. I just haven't uploaded a battle with it because I've been on this channel a short time. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. And right here he crits me with the Lava Plume, which was like, you bastard. But whatever, I suppose. So right here he protects to scout out what move I'm going to use. But on the next play, I predict him to switch out into his Gyarados, and I'll save my Blackie Chan as fodder later. So he switches out into his Gyarados, and he intimidates, which is worthless. But I do a double switch and switch into Jirachi, so he doesn't know what's going on at the moment. But it's pretty much good at forcing switches. So yeah, this Gyarados is pretty much going to have to switch out or it's dead. So that's pretty cool, I guess. I got this battle because he was streaming. I just thought I'd say that. He was asking for a battle, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll accept. So yeah, he goes out into his Special Defensive Tran. I predicted that and just went for the Wish to make sure. And right here I'm going to try to set up on him because realizing that he can't, because he's especially defensive, he can't hit too hard with the thing, especially after a couple Calm Minds. But that did a little bit more than I would like. Plus, he gets the burn, which is like, oh, God. But I really shouldn't have tried to set up so early. I should have switched out. But that's whatever. You gotta live and all that shit, I guess. But the burn is really annoying because it cancels out my leftovers, which this thing needs. But, so yeah, I know he has a Latios on his team, so I'm not sure why I keep trying to set up. Which is kind of terrible, I guess. But right here, I predict him to either go for the Trick or the Hidden Power Fire or something, I don't know. But I just switch out into Blackie Chan as Death Fodder to see what he'll do. So it didn't really matter what I predicted, I guess. Then I realize he's going for the Trick, and I'm not sure if he's still locked into it or not, you see. But I just go back into Curazan, and I predict him to think I'm going to Pursuit. and I just go for the Night Slash. So it turns out that thing is specs and didn't outspeed me. So that's pretty cool, I guess. Knows what I'm saying. So there goes a Latios and a Deoxys to this guy. That's why he's so good. Scarf, Adamant, Pursuit, like, helps out so much. So right here, I really don't need Kirzan anymore because I've killed off the two main threats on his team. So yeah, I was kind of hoping for the crit. It would make this battle a lot easier, as you can see later. But I don't get it, and he just destroys me with the Flare Blitz, and pretty much at this point I'm thinking it's kind of obvious it's Flare Blitz, Choice Banded. So yeah, sorry about that. Hi guys, sorry I got really distracted right there because my grandmother walked in and all that stuff. But at this point I have like 3 guys left, and I kind of don't have much for a Choice Banded Infernape. So yeah, that's why I just let Kirzan die. And right here, I'm going to try to stall him out of hit points because substitute, but really, I should have just went for the Stun Spore right off the bat and let him just destroy me, but I guess this will be best, maybe, because of the PowerPoint stall out, maybe? I don't know. But if I'll just pretty much I'm pretty sure half of you guys have seen this on the Pokemosh Pit or whatever, because I saw you uploaded that. So yeah, I like how I didn't gain like any subscribers from that though. I got like 3 friend requests. It's like, oh, I don't like you though. So whatever, I guess. So yeah, right here I don't think I have enough left for a sub. If I do, whatever. But in a minute I'm gonna go for the Stun Spore, and if it would hit, it would have helped me out so much because it would have let my Jirachi come back in and revenge kill it, or just like Psychic it and kill it, and then that just would have pretty much lowered the score. But really, I may have been able to beat him with the Jirachi with a little bit of luck. Like, I set up a Calm Mind. I set up a Wish, then I try a Calm Mind, and then, you know what I'm saying. But Stun Spore misses, so there's no way I'm going to live a Infernape's Flare Blitz and Blaze range. So yeah, really close to stalling out the stupid ape. So yeah, this game is pretty much over, I guess. All that's left is a burn Jirachi, and that's not very fun. So yeah. But I'll get into the segment at the end in a minute, which is rather cool, I suppose. I like it and all that, but I lost 2-0, but, you know, it was a pretty decent battle. Back and forth, all that good stuff. Alright. Alright guys, this is pretty much how this segment works at the end. It's kind of like the question of the day, but question of the day everybody does, so I'm going to make up my own. As you can see, it's You Know What Grinds My Gears, and it's obviously a reference from Family Guy. So yeah, this episode's is Scar Bliss combo. Everybody in the world hates it. I especially hate it because I just got hacked out by one, so you guys leave a comment at the bottom about like maybe where you got hacked out by one or something. So yeah, later guys.